A few days ago, I posted a video on Udio's 1.5 update, and we showcased its new quality and its stem separation. But one of the new features that I did not cover was the remix function. So I want to just do a short little video here, show you a few examples if you haven't played with it yet, and encourage you to find anything that you might have on your hard drive, especially if you're a musician and it's an original piece that maybe you're not finished with or you didn't quite like. You're definitely going to want to check this out. Welcome back to the channel where we discuss the creative uses of AI. And I know if you watched the video the other day, you saw my enthusiasm for version 1.5 of Udio. And since I posted that, I got a few comments about some sound quality issues that some people were having with the instrumentation sounding a little bit like MIDI instruments. And up to that point, I hadn't had that. And then immediately after that, I went and did one, and it was like, oh, I see what you're talking about. And the reason I say that is because sometimes that problem they're talking about shows up in these remixes, but not very often. And the remix in general is so cool that who cares? In essence, it allows you to take a clip of music and remix it. It will reimagine it. It might reorchestrate it. It might change the chords. It might change some lyrics. It might do all kinds of things in this remix. But what it will absolutely do almost 100% of the time is surprise and delight you. Let me show you a couple of examples that I did. Again, just from songs I've got laying around on my hard drive. I've got this old folder of music that I did like 20 to 30 years ago, depending on what piece it is. Let's see what Udio can do with it. One of them is a song that features the ukulele, but it's got all sorts of instrumentation on it, and here's what it sounds like. Okay, so first of all, it's a terrible recording. I think that was taken off of a cassette and it's compressed, and it is what it is. So to use Udio to remix that, I just go into Udio and I click on Create. I get taken to the Create page and I click on the Upload icon. And I'm going to choose this piece. Let it upload. You always have to click to confirm that you have the rights to it. And now once it's up there, we want to go up here and click on Remix. It's going to allow us to choose roughly a 30-second clip of our song for it to remix. So if I just listen to the beginning, and it also covers this part here. Cool. So now we adjust the variance. And here's a really important slider, because if you don't like the results the first time, just come back here and play with the variance slider until you get something that you like. Because if it's too similar, well, there's not much creatively going on. If it's too far away, it can get kind of garbled and sound like crap. So I'm going to keep this one in instrumental because it was an instrumental from the beginning. And I think in the video where we had talked about the extend feature in Udio, I featured this song and it wrote lyrics and stuff like that. Now for this remix button to become active, you have to type something in here to guide the song. So I'm going to call this an epic ukulele rock opera and just let it remix that first 32 seconds. Let's check out the first version here. Let me say this about the remix feature. It's kind of a personal thing. For example, the way this remix, what I sent up, may mean nothing to you. But to me, it's a song that I wrote. It's been around for a long time. I've heard it a zillion different times. And now to hear it reimagined is like, wow. So it's obviously going to have a different impact on me than it is for you. And that's why I encourage you to find something that you've done or have played with just a little bit. Upload it and see what you get. Okay, that was the first version. Let's listen to the second one they came up with. Much more like the original. It went major on me. So I like both of them, but I'll choose the second one to work with here. At this point, if I want to, I could just keep extending it, clicking on extend and clicking add a section, and I could just keep doing that and adding instrumental parts. If I wanted to throw in some lyrics here, I could. Right now, I'm just going to add an outro to make this a short little like 1 minute, 5 second piece and just see how it does it from beginning to end. And then we'll have a complete piece. So I'm just going to leave everything the way it is, just click add outro and click extend. All right, let's listen to version 1. We'll just skip to the middle so we can see how it ended it. Here's the new stuff. Okay, wow. I guess that's the rock opera part, but no thank you. Let's listen to version 2. Okay, so that's cool. If you enjoy exploring these types of topics, I invite you to subscribe to the channel because we update the channel with videos at least twice a week, sometimes much more than that, and we're always covering topics like this with creative AI and fun ways to use the tech. So subscribe, click the notify bell so you'll know when I release a video, and if you really want to dig deeper into this, consider checking out our AI Essentials membership where you can get even more in-depth, over-the-shoulder looks at what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, why I'm doing it, and how you can do it too. All right, let's get back to what we were talking about. Let's do another one. Go back to the Create page and click on Upload. Let's upload this one that we've played with before as well. Yes, I understand. I confirm. And it's this one. I think in the last video when we did this, it wrote lyrics to it and the whole thing about drinking in a bar. I don't know. Good times. Anywho, let's just mix it. I'm going to bring it down to around, I don't know, 40%, 44% variance. We'll keep it an instrumental. The advanced features are still the advanced features. I'm not really going to mess with it. It stays the same for me. I have to give it some sort of musical direction. Again, I will do something like a klezmer dance tune in the spirit of Festivus for the rest of us. I don't know what I expect here, but let's remix it. By the way, be prepared to put on your patience cap because some of these generations take a hot minute. Come on. Come on. So much waiting, sitting around on my... Come on, what is going on? They're trying to figure out what Festivus is, I think. All right, let's see what it did. Version 1. Very similar. Very loyal to the original. That one really sounds very much like the first one. Let's see about the second one. I'm going to go back and I'm going to change the variation. I'm going to make more variation. And I'm going to change the variance up to like 75 and let's see what we get there. Leave it an instrumental and click Remix. While that's happening, let's do one more example here from my local hard drive. We'll just clear this out. We'll click the upload icon there and we're going to upload this little ukulele piece here. And I'm sorry if you despise the ukulele. It happens to be my instrument of passion. Click on Remix. The nice thing about this is my playing here doesn't have to be perfect, which I normally would obsess over before doing something like this. It just has to kind of give it the general idea so that the AI says, oh, okay, I see what you're doing here. So if I miss a note, if I skip a beat, something like that, no big deal, as you'll hear. Okay, so you get the idea. That's the sample. Not a very good recording. We'll put this variance down to about 0.47. That's what I was given. Keep it at an instrumental. And then say, bouncy ukulele tune for washing dishes. I don't know why I said that. I'm sure it won't have any impact. Now let's check out what it did with the Aunt Fran song when it had a higher variation setting. It's just a quick reminder of what it sounded like. Okay, and here's what it came up with. Okay, well, 75% variation is a lot. Let's listen to the other one. That was Joyful Celebration. This is Joyful Gatherings. Closer. Oh my God, I love it. Okay, that I really liked. Here's what it did with that little ukulele piece. Okay, not great. Let's go back to the other one. No, those two examples were terrible, but here's another example with the same song, but I think maybe the variation was different and it came up with this. Very Chet Atkinsy. You'll notice in the prompt I said upright bass and brush snare, but it didn't give me that. Anyway, nice little piece. I like that variation a lot. And if I'd gotten those last variations first, I wouldn't have even tried on this song anymore. So just keep trying it, play with the variation control, and see what you get. Now, of course, a large part of the point of this is to be able to remix the music you do right here on the platform. So if you create a song and you've got something in your library and you say, I kind of like that, but let's see what it remixes, we could just choose anything here. Let's just choose this song at random. So we want to remix that. We just click on Remix. It's going to bring us right in. We choose the part we want to remix. We'll just start from the beginning. We'll leave the variance exactly where it is. I'm going to keep this custom click and the lyrics here and see if it puts the lyrics in because it didn't the last time. And let's click on Remix. Again, just a reminder of what it's remixing. All right, let's listen.
Never mind, as the garden grows, and fear, and out we go. Close my eyes, and there they are. Imaginary friends not far. Imaginary friends, fun and sweet. Laughing as they dance to the beat. Joy they bring to cheer me. Imaginary friends cheer me.
Well, it did put the lyrics in there. I don't like the way they did it, but still, that was a remix. Let's listen to the second remix. Okay. That's the remix feature. It's hit and miss. The variation slider seems to have a big role in whether or not you're going to like the results, certainly how close it is to the original and how much of a remix it feels, but it is definitely worth playing with, whether they're original songs or songs that you've created here on the platform. Let me know what you think of it, if you use it or not, and if these are the types of things you like to learn more about, well then why not subscribe to the channel? Because creative AI is what we talk about all the time.
If you subscribe now, I will not look for you. I will not pursue you. But if you do not, I will look for you. I will find you. And I